Hello everyone and welcome to the stream. This is Otaku Showboat. Today is Thursday, February 20th, 2020. It is 2/20/2020 or 22/2020, however you want to order things as. I actually personally prefer 2020-02-20. That would be the proper formatting for dates. So yeah, if you're watching a lot on YouTube, don't forget to comment, like, subscribe, hit the notification bell, and if you're so inclined, head on over to twitch.tv/otakushowboat to leave a follow to be notified when I go live Sundays, Tuesdays, and Thursdays from 10 a.m. to approximately 1 p.m. U.S. Eastern Time. You can do all the social stuff for the links below the video, including supporting Pyandon's mods development at patreon.com/Pyandon and myself at patreon.com/otakushowboat. Hello, Scooter Jack and Slamonite. Welcome. Welcome as well to all of the other people who are in the chat that haven't said anything yet. So, Factorio. Oh joy, oh bliss. We got a buff. We got a buff to something. Wow. The rarity of such an occasion. So titanium tetrachloride was doubled on its output. That is the big thing. The big news. Big news! We can now make more titanium tetrachloride for what we throw at it. It's glorious and wonderful, and we're probably going to make use of that at some point. Hello! Hello, everyone. Welcome. Welcome to the stream. So, we left off as we slow load. As we slowly load, all of the wonderful graphics slowing this down. By the way, I really want them to put the caching update into play. I really want the Factorio devs to actually put in that whole load caching thing they talked about a few weeks ago on the Friday fact thingy. So yeah, we're gonna play. There's been some updates to some other mods, including Train Supply Manager, something about getting rid of debug text, which yeah, that's fine, and having some weird thing with being able to actually prioritize stuff now. Also, hot air flasks are dead, gone, kaput. So, yay! Things! Stuff, things, TiCl4. Good old titanium tetrachloride now produces 4 units, as opposed to 2. Which, yeah, that's pretty good-ish. Especially considering the things that it's used for. It makes this a more bearable recipe on the gasoline. More useful recipe for the gasoline. As for other stuff, it will bear looking at on the other stuff. This would be decent now for stripped distillates into methanol. Cumene, yeah, that's going to be the primary method of getting what will ultimately be acetone out of cumene through this phenol recipe right here. So the intended way of getting acetone has been made a bit better just by having the titanium tetrachloride output increased so that we can do this. Yeah, it's better because screw spending phosphoric acid on cumene just to get like acetone, especially when there are several other recipes for phenol now that exist. So yay, things, updates are good. I'd probably also spend the thingy for the condensed distillates on the aromatics, and it costs stuff for the condensed too, or whatever. Yeah, it's lots of things use the titanium tetrachloride for the oil fractioning, or whatever you want to call it, distillation processes here. So that makes it more useful to do. I might do it at some point. Also, apparently my PC is like struggling today at the start. Anyway, we left off with finishing the build over here for Neo. So we've got neobium. We've got neobium now. We are in a post neobium world now, and that brings with it lots and lots and lots of wonderful and beautiful things that we can now do now that we have neobium. In particular, we left off. I was sort of starting to build out some Bhoddos out here because these are going to be required with Corlex, as well as the Tufra will be required for the Corlex. But I've decided today we're going to finish that Bhoddos that we have, at least that small amount of Bhoddos that we have. We need a constant, or at least more consistent supply for nexelit, so we'll set something up to make some nexelit today, and then whatever time is left, if there's time left, will be all about getting into the rare earth processing. That's going to be the ultimate goal here, is getting into some rare earth processing right up here. Maybe I have to decide where exactly are we going to get some rare earth ores. That's going to be an interesting decision. But yeah, rare earth. Oh boy, rare earth. Actually, thinking about it, rare earth has several steps that uses sulfuric acid in it, as well as like some of the other not so great stuff. If I go into Hellmod, we could actually start today by making a plan. Let's make a plan for rare earth oxide. Yes, this glorious stuff. We're going to make it out of which recipe again? It was what now? What was the higher? Adding the sulfuric, I think, was the better option. I mean, it's 100. It's 100 into 20. 100 into 20. Which is the harder thing? Is it the cyanic or the sulfuric? I think that the cyanic is going to be the bigger problem there. So all things considered, will go with the sulfuric recipe. Although 150 versus 50, maybe the cyanic might be better. I'll probably just compare that, and then the solution, or the slurry here, only made ammonia. Yay, ammonia! Solution from slurry. Again with the sulfuric. Which one was the one here? I think it was the one that gave the iron. 3 into 100, I think, is the better ratio there. So it's organic solvent, and I'm going to sneeze. Maybe. Is it gonna happen? Is it gonna happen? I think we're good. I think we're good. Why is that disabled? Huh. Dust to mud. Yes. Anyway, it would be powder from dust. Where's the... Oh, there it is. I'm like, where's the step that has the uranium as the byproduct? There it is. There it is. It's right there. And then that from the ore. Yeah, so there's your processing chain that I tend to use. There's a little bit of optional stuff in here Um, don't really want to do cyanic. We'll, of course, be doing an ingredient input on this. It's probably just going to be like 1 ore per second. I forget what is the actual output on a single miner. Is it 2.5 or 4 or 3? I forget. I have to look it up again. But either way, it'll be rather low. We won't have to worry too much about bringing a ton of stuff in. Although, even at 2.5, that's what I was thinking. It's probably about that per mining drill on the rare earth. And yeah, so that's 87.5 sulfuric. That'll be interesting, but it'll be minimum 50, even if we did something else down here. The 12.5 on the ammonia is exactly half the organic solvent. So guess what? Oh boy, we get to actually make use of both organic solvent and ammonia out of the wonderful acetone and syngas recipe for the organic solvent. That seems like a perfect opportunity to use that recipe, considering it gives both organic solvent and ammonia at the exact ratio that we need here. That seems like it was intended for this. So I'll use that for this. So the issue will be the sulfuric, and this will likely mean that I'll have to do arum first. So if you wanted to see rare earth today, probably not going to happen. At best, we'll get to arum today. That'll be what we do. The cadaveric arum ultimately. But first, we need to finish Bhoddos, which means getting some setup for wood-based biomass. That is our start. Will be wood-based biomass, and I have to think what buildings do I need for my wood-based biomass. Well, I'm going to need botanical nurseries and fastwood forestries. So grab some of that. Grab, where are my fastwoods? Fastwoods right here. Some of that. And wood processing units, which, oh, good luck finding where those are. Where are my wood processing units? That's these guys, yeah. Yeah, these guys. And I am apparently not carrying around any of my high pressure furnaces. Do I need high pressure? Yes, to make the actual biomass. Where are those? They are somewhere in around. I thought somewhere in here. Okay. I guess not. Nope, not there. Where are my high pressures? Here. Right here, right in front of me. Yeah, those things. Those things are awesome. And I've got the assembling machines. Good. I need moss. I need moss as well, so let's get some of the moss buildings wherever I put those. These moss farms. Glorious moss farms. So I have a setup. Looks a little like this. Do I want to go the route of the coarse fraction stuff? Now there's a question. Do I want to go the route of the coarse fraction setup? Not really. No. I don't. I really don't. I really don't want to do that. Still, though, it's going to require, like, all that mess of stuff. Ta-da. All that mess of stuff. It's all going to go into, biomass, though, and, I will need a little bit of wood to keep the system moving. So there's that too. Yeah, I think that little blueprint will help out, just that copy paste. We'll have to redo some of the belt work there, change the moss recipe, but otherwise I think we'll be good. I think we'll be good. Now I just have to remember, where am I going? That is always a good question. And then, do I have like spare CO2 from this stuff that I could use? Maybe. Maybe. We shall see. So I'll also note that I do have 2 videos recorded, as I mentioned last time. 2 videos recorded for tutorials for Pi Alien Life. The first of which will be the creature mechanics, like the whole module thing, what happens when you increase mark levels of buildings, how to get your first creatures, all that good stuff. And that video will go live tomorrow, Friday, at noon. And then I have another video which will go over the red science changes, and that will go live on Monday at noon. And that will be what my intended goal is, which is to you know, get stuff out, put it out on those days, Mondays and Fridays going forward, ideally. How and where am I going to make this biomass? That is a good question. Because I needed a scale. Like here? Down here? I guess? I think down here is the best option I've got. Just do this below, do this paste just in reverse, and we will scale downwards. And we will do just the basic recipe. Maybe I have a reason to bring some stone in at this point, but we shall see. Oh right, it's all the stupid pipes. It's all the outdated pipes. I need to make an upgrade planner from the old pipes to the new pipes. Yeah, because we've got new pipes now. Huzzah for new pipes. Yay. And all that glorious stuff. It's new pipes. I don't have any belt on me. Why do I not have any? I have no belt. Okay, let's, or I did have a slight amount of belt in the car still. Let's get some belt. Belt is good. Let's get belt. As I fearlessly drive right over all of my tracks. And there's a train going by. And remember, we're at 2x speed? Yeah, that would hurt. That would hurt. And it would be very easy for me to get hit by a moving train. Okay. That will need a kickstart, actually, so I'm gonna have to, like, bring some wood with me. Where did you, toss all that wood? That would be good to hold on to a little bit of that. And, yeah, just grab belts. Undergrounds. Yeah, undergrounds they're good things, I hear. It's good to have some underground belt. Let's head on back. If I can find where I left my car, that would be great. Also, apparently there was a little overlooked issue with the labs that's been fixed now. You know, the whole idea of there being a Pi Science Pack. Yeah. Yeah, so the labs didn't actually take the Pi Science Pack initially. Yeah, it's been fixed now, but up until that point, it's like, oh hey, the labs didn't have the ability to actually use the Pi Science Pack. How do I keep track in them all of which buildings are already produced and which aren't? I don't. I might have some repetition in here. Just I might have some repetition, but basically I just like went down the line of what was available to me at the time and just marked out 4 slots for each building, went tab by tab and did everything that exists that I had access to at the time, and if I find I'm missing something, I'll add it. It's about as simple as that's gonna get. It's like, is it missing? Do I need more? If if so, I'll add another section to it. But yeah, I'm not like I can barely find what I already have in here as it is. But yeah, it's just going tab by tab, everything that I had available to me. Now, of course, then you end up missing some things that will unlock over time. That you'll have to tack on, but I'm okay with tacking stuff on. Oh right, big power poles. I've got those now. That's those are good things to have. I see that I did this, but it's like this is like one of those. Oh, that I I did this, right? I gave him a way out up here. This is an exit area. So this actually has an entrance exit right down here, as well as an exit up here. So all of the fueling trains, the trains that are getting fueled, are able to escape up here rather than going all the way around and down to here. So rather than going all the way through this belt line, they have that avenue of escape. Huh. I did that a while ago. Oh, here we are. Here's where we need to have our things. Speaking of things, this needs... Why? Why? Please, please? Of course not. Of course there's none in here. Water. Water. Beautiful and glorious water. Why do I still have these on me? Here, you know what? This is gonna end up in here anyway, so take those. Alright, have we had that change in the stack size yet on the Phalagi? I don't think so. I don't think I've seen that quite yet. Cough cough. The stack size change for the Phalagi. That just needs to happen. Yeah, biomass based CO2. Forcibly output there. Yeah, so it hasn't happened yet. This will always get fed back into there. That needs the moss as well. So that'll be fine. Let's get the inserter going on there, because it needs an inserter out and in. This provides some amount of stuff, enough for 3 of these on this recipe. So may as well. Doink. Doink. get this in a way that I can just, you know, copy it. And how much moss? 0.25. Joy. You don't actually need an input. Not with this recipe, anyway. And then I need to bring the CO2 over. Ah, the wonderful niobium. Gotta love the niobium. Hmm. Hmm. Important. Very important. Very important. I mean, it does need to go to both to keep it going. So which should get the priority? That is a very good question, actually. I'll let it do its thing, as it is. Now, 3 reduces 0.2. This, yeah, it does a little bit more than 0.2. 0.25 if I have... Well, it's 0.07 plus 0.13 is exactly equal to 0.2. So, technically, that's like a ratio. That's a ratio right there that we've got going. A ratio. Is it enough at that ratio? Probably not. But it's a ratio. Here, just, you know, termites. Yeah, termites. So, you may notice that these are still the old clouds, the old poison clouds. So it makes me wonder how that was actually implemented with the nanobots. Because Factorio updated the clouds, the poison clouds, to look different, and I was fearful that that would break nanobots because the termite bots use the poison cloud effect. Well, it seems as if it's probably just copied into the mod itself. Rather than referencing the base game. So that at least makes it so that it doesn't break when the base game changes. So, yay, I guess. But it also means we don't get the new poison cloud either for the effect on the termite bots. Alright, so this is the stuffs. Yeah, you're not actually gonna go get another input. You are the biomass, which is, you know, the point. The point of this is the biomass. And it's gonna be brought over. And it's gonna be on the inside lane. Sitting here. Sort of like that for now. So someone's thoughts about an Angel Bob Madcon Omnimatter Momo Tweaks playthrough is that early green science sucks. I mean, yeah, I'm sure it does. Yeah, I'm sure you actually made it past red. Like you actually got through the early game with omnimatter, like, that's an achievement in and of itself. Just simply getting past burner phase is a pretty massive achievement. With anything involving omnimatter, let alone all the other things. Because that's honestly what I have struggle getting through, is just, you know, the early game. Because I don't want to sit and do literally nothing for ages and ages and ages and ages and ages and ages. Anyway, how much do I actually need for, like, 9 of these? 0.59. 0.59 biomass. Okay, you produce 6, 7. And you consume some amount that's probably going to mean that I need at least another one of these. So, copy, paste. We're gonna add a little bit more of this stuff. Another whole set, most likely. I'll do that. And then that needs another one of you. And another couple of you. Excuse me. There we go. Just add water and power. Which, I mean, the power, that's simple enough. Power! We got power. The question is 75 enough for... More than. More than. Okay, we're good. We're good, then. We are very good. Very, very good. Also, oh, right. Oh, right. I need some additional moss, too. To actually get the CO2 moving. Right. Some biomass. Alright. You can also make it out of wood. So, where's that wood I just got? This will make some biomass that'll kick this, get some initial amount going, and then I can stick it back into the, this recipe. Wait a minute. 1 log, 10 biomass. 15 seconds. 1 log, 10 biomass. 1 log, 5 wood. 1 log, 5 wood. 2 logs, 20. That's 1 log, 10. Every 4 seconds. Every 4 seconds, but it says it takes 20 to convert the logs into wood. So, you know, just in terms of power, even though these are identical now-ish, while the wood recipe may be fast, it's still going to be better when you can to convert the logs into biomass if that is your intention is making biomass. So yeah, I probably don't need both of these either. Now that I'm thinking about it, like, I only need 0.1 seeds. I don't need 2 of these. at all. Oops. I don't need 2 of these. Just need the 1. And that only consumes like half a wood, which is more than what I need here, so I don't even need this at all. Yeah. And so we've got stuff. Stuff and things. Just add water. Just add water and it'll be fine. Let's go get, you know, water. Let's go get a supply of water. That'd be great. Heal. Thank you.